All right, check it. Got a quick one for you. By the way, let me know if you like these quick videos, this style. Drop it in the comments below. Give me a little bit of feedback. But as you can see here, my onions have topped over. So it's the perfect time for me to do a video. Stay tuned. All right, so what I can tell you is it doesn't really matter what varieties are. I got different varieties. I got like Walla Walla, Weathersfield Red. That's irrelevant. What's more important that these are long day onions. You usually put them in around February, March, depending on your climate, you know, late winter, early spring is what you're looking for. They can take and tolerate a teeny bit of frost, but not too much, right? And especially when they're young. Another thing that you'll notice is I do mine in bunches. I don't singly plant out each onion. I even have shallots in here. I do them in bunches, somewhere between 3 to 5 bunches. If I see that they need more space, I'll harvest early. Now that that's out the way, let's get into the harvesting part. So for the harvesting, what you're looking for is exactly what you're seeing here. I have plenty of onions here. And let's just pull these shallots out real quick. They tend to root really well, so you may need a spade. But these shallots here, right? Before I pulled them up, you saw that they had topped over. Their tops were bending over. That's your number one indication that these are ready. They typically want to have long days. It's in the name. You also have short day varieties. So it's really important where you place them in your garden. You want to think about that. You want to make sure that you're going to give enough sunlight exposure to the area during the long day season harvest. And I can tell you, it's a really easy crop to grow. It's fun to watch them go through their phases. And when you first transplant them, they're probably going to look a bit weak. Like you're going to be like, oh no, they ain't going to make it. But they will. So let me finish pulling these up and then I'll go show you what happens when you plant your transplants too deep. And then I'll show you how to keep them, like how you cure them the easiest way possible. I promise you, it's super easy. Stay tuned. Now this, like I said, this is a really good example of me not planting these shallow enough. So when you first put them in, you really just want the roots to be in there. If you plant them too deep, this is what happens. They don't bulb up. These should have bulbed up. These are the red ones, looks like. But this is what happens. Now this is still very edible. Probably be really good in like some stews or something. But that's what happens when you plant them too deep. And then all you gotta do is bring your onions in. So you wanna make sure you're leaving space for them to breathe, for airflow. And I'll leave them out here, people. I don't do anything more intense than this. I let nature do its thing. I make sure it's not in a place to where it's gonna get rained on. That's important. And then the other half of it is making sure you're doing this during the right time of the year. So usually it's nice and warm during the summer. You're getting plenty of sunlight. So I'm good to go. So we got a real big hole in here. I don't know what the count is, but if I'm a guess, somewhere around 40 odd onions and shallots blended in nice and beautifully. We'll let them cure here. This takes you know, depending on your temperature, it could be as fast as 2 weeks. If your temperature's swinging a little bit more, might take up to a month. But the thing is, you can leave them out here. Nothing messes with them. I've had mine out here for an extensive amount of time, and you saw it. Nothing messed with them. I'm only moving those in the house to clear off some space, so you don't have to keep them in your house during the summertime anyway. Once they're done, I kind of just get them as I need them. Make a quick trip to the grocery store. That pretty much wraps this one up, peeps. I'll catch you next time. Peace.